favorite thing to do in the world. It's got very dramatic with the sunlight. Oh, it is like 9 a.m. on a Monday, and normally I would go into like work when my kids are at school. But today I am going to the doctor's at 11 o'clock because I am pregnant with baby number 3. Surprise! Alright, we gotta get rid of this weird dramatic lighting. Is that better? No, 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 not working. Maybe we'll do the dramatic back lighting like this. So I hate to keep doing all these life update videos, but it's been a crazy couple of months. And I've had every intention of just like getting back into it. But yeah. But my first trimester with this baby was rough. I have never had like a really intense first trimester at all. I like got weird smell things with Harriet for like a day, and with Leo not like too much either. Not really any food aversions with like either of them. Harriet, I couldn't really eat a lot of mushrooms randomly, and then I had like mini coffee aversions with both my kids, but this child got me good. I couldn't drink coffee for like probably 2 months. And if you remember from my last video, Leo doesn't sleep much, so it's been a trip. This week we're working on Leo's sleep with like a pediatric sleep nurse with children's here locally. And we're only on like day 3, and it's exhausting, but I'm really hoping for some good sleep for this child, and for myself, and for Joel, and our whole family soon, because we have another child coming. And I could really use some more sleep. It's not really like the sleep training you might think of when you think of traditional like sleep training. It's I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's not like cry it out. Sleep training is a very touchy subject for a lot of people. I mean, myself included. I'm just like, not somebody's gonna let my kid cry for 45 minutes. It's just not in me, not how I operate. And that's not how this like program is. The real short answer to how the program is you like condense his sleep. So he's kind of sleep deprived, has a lot of sleep debt, as they say, built up, to help him just learn to fall asleep kind of independently. We're still like in his room with him. He's on a floor bed, and I can rub his back and sing to him and stuff, and I just sit next to him on the floor, and he's in his bed. And then once he's like calm and relaxed, I just remove like my assistance for him to fall asleep, and then the idea is that he falls asleep. I might have to repeat it like 100 times, but eventually he will learn to fall asleep independently, because he is 100% in need of like Joel or myself there to help him fall back asleep, because we did a lot of co-sleeping for a lot of reasons. Leo was really sick for a lot of months with like chronic ear infections and just sick. If you watched my last video, you know these things, but so I won't go too much into it. But he had like his tubes put in, his adenoids removed, and that helped, but we never saw like an improvement in his sleep, so they recommended a pediatric nurse in the sleep area of children. So that's what we're doing. Anyways, enough with sleep training things. Even the word sleep training kind of makes it, but you know, to each their own. And we're trying this out because we were kind of desperate and really could use some sleep, and getting this kid to fall asleep independently and like not need us before baby comes in March. I didn't tell you when I'm due. Beginning of March. So very exciting. We know the gender, but I might share that in a different video. No one likes when people do that. So today I am home before my appointment at 11 o'clock, and I need to like desperately clean my house. It is messy. all the time. You guys have heard me say this like 3 million times, but like, it's kind of crazy. I feel like all the time, it's just constant like stuff everywhere. And I get it. Some people have like, I've showed pictures of my house and people are like, that's not messy. To me, it's just, it's like a constant reminder of things I have to do. Like over there, I have piles of laundry that need to be folded, and like all these dishes over here to be done. And it's not like my house is actually that crazy messy today. It's just, you know, when you see these things, or maybe not everybody feels like this, but when you see these things in my head, all I think is, I need to do the dishes, I need to fold the laundry, and Joel helps, obviously, but that constant list things, or like, that suitcase right there, that's from like a week and 2 weeks ago, and I just need to bring it downstairs. I just haven't done it yet, but today is the day we do things like that, and like, freaking put away all the random things in my bedroom. Our bedroom is like last on the list, which brings me to something else. Where's my phone? So our bedroom, it's fine. It's boring. When we moved into this house, I was pregnant with Leo, and I don't know about you, if you are somebody when you're pregnant, you have a really hard time making decisions. Well, that is me. I have a really hard time making like permanent-ish decisions. So a lot of the house was just painted white because I just didn't know, and I was like worried to make the wrong choice, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's because when I was pregnant with Harriet, we were doing a lot of like home remodel in our last house, and Joel had to paint Harriet's room 3 times because I picked a color and it was too pink, and then I picked a color and it was like too not right or something, I don't remember. And then we finally settled on a different color. And like, trust me, I swatched things, but I don't know. And then like we were finishing our bathroom or our basement at the same time too. And I think Joel had to paint that 2 or 3 times, like different color whites, because while I swatched it in other places, I didn't swatch it in our bathroom down there, and the bathroom got little to absolutely no light and it looked yellow. So there's just, it's like a thing in our family. It's like Joel doesn't like when I make decisions pregnant, but here we go. I want to paint our bedroom real bad. I also want to put like molding up on the walls, but we'll see how ambitious I get. I can always add the molding and then like add the color paint over it once we add that at some future point in my life. All right, so this is kind of what our bedroom looks like currently. I can show you like a real video upstairs. It's just a disaster. So it's white, very plain. It's a different rug in there, it's this one. But I'm thinking of painting it, all the trim, walls, and possibly also the ceiling in either this kind of modern, muted, kind of cool toned sage, like not a yellowy sage, I think would be and I like mood boarded it up with things I already own. I use Canva to do this, and it's so easy. It's honestly so easy. And then my other color option, that seems like kind of more on trend, where I feel like the green, I could color everything in my house green and be happy, but this like brownie, it's like not purple, not brown, not gray, neutral color that I'm really into right now. I'd probably swap out my curtains for like a navy velvet like this, and then keep all the similar things, maybe change out the side table for this little rocking chair that will be in my room alongside a bassinet in a couple of months. And this is like the stuff that we currently already have. I am like leaning towards this because it's fun and different, and there are about 3 rooms in my house already painting a version of a green, because green to me, it's like, I love green so much, and it's like a neutral. I just love it. So I don't know if I should paint another room green. Eventually, like all this cabinetry will be painted, and new countertops will be put in at some point in the future, hopefully sooner than later. But I also really want to redo our bathroom. It's like very large, builder grade. I hate the shower, like with a passion. It's like one of those tiny inserts. Like our master bathroom and bedroom is actually, in my opinion, like humongous, like unnecessarily big. But it's like done pretty cheaply in the bathroom. The like vanity's all right and nice, but I hate vessel sinks because they're terrible to clean. We'll never ever install a vessel sink unless it were like a powder bath and you just don't use it that often. But like a primary bath, don't do vessel sinks. Just don't do it. Yeah. So I'm going to clean real quick. You want to clean with me? I don't know what we're gonna even name this video. Life update / clean with me / I'm pregnant with a third baby / I'm still trying to get back into my YouTube schedule, but it's coming and I've made a lot of scripts and fun things. Oh, you poor people who still watch my videos, I'm so sorry. Just kidding, I'm actually really appreciative. So thank you for all sticking around and subscribing and all that amazing stuff. I know some of you have been here since, good Lord, I thought I was like a beauty guru or something. Those days. All right, I gotta clean my house. This is my to-do list for today. I'm pretty sure I'm too ambitious thinking I'm gonna do 2 of these, a midday doctor's appointment, clean my fridge and house. I forgot to add like house before I go pick up my children. But you know, shooting for the star, moon, stars, whatever the saying is. This is a bunch of like baby clothes I gotta go through and organize into the closet, and then this is just the last of the laundry mountain left over from the weekend's worth of laundry. My favorite thing to do is sit and fold laundry and watch my 90 Day Fiancé shows. It's like my favorite shows. Isn't that terrible? But also, aren't they amazing?
90 Day Fiancé happily ever after.
Depois só você na interview, tak se było to, że faktu żaden było domu wtedy. Każdy nasz prezydent
I do feel like that I should work.
well, what's your plan?
Maybe I'll off on Monday.
We need to be together more than just one day a week. Sumit hasn't mentioned anything about going back to work before. Kind of takes the romance out of the honeymoon.
You're very smart, you're very bright, but you're also very stubborn, just like me. So I'm apologizing.
Oh, I'm sorry too.
Okay, great.
I love him, but I know love is not enough to make a relationship work.
I would like to have everybody at my birthday party.
You want everybody to go and kiss and make up?
I don't care.
It's a very bad idea to get me in the same room with Charlie.
You're taking the coward way out. What? This is why I'm angry, because you don't do nothing that's going to make us stay together. This trip to go to Nigeria right now is crucial because this visa could be approved at any time. You did nothing but hurt me. I'm going to look for a plane ticket.
Can get a ticket and go.
Get the out of this country. I respected his culture and his religion, but like, I don't get that respect back. It's not okay. Leave me the alone. I'll do whatever the I want.
I haven't even shown you a cute bump spot. Oh, look at my children's dirty finger, face, mouth marks. But I am 16 weeks. Alright, here's the outfit. It's kind of hard to see because it's dark, but I have a Cezanne sweater that I'm obsessed with this like super cute neck and collar button situation that I love. And then I'm rocking my maternity jeans. It's kind of hard to find like, I don't know, affordable maternity jeans that aren't skinny legs, so this is about as close as I can get because I'm kind of over skinny jeans, just like Gen Z, so Ta-da. Alright, I gotta go. I'm gonna run late.
Plus, why NASA scientists are getting ready to slam what will be their first far-right government.
And I will say, like, it is a staple. And in another country, will try it when you put the recipe out. Yellow salad is like a...
This is called their soul bowl, and it's delicious. I think Crispy Green is like local just to Minnesota, but they have a lot of these in Minnesota, and they're super good. There's like a base of rice underneath. So I'm home now, and in my limited time before I have to go pick up my kids from school, daycare thing, I am gonna hang some pictures on the wall. So if you see here, we have a very asymmetrical bed set up. I have my windows in the corner over here, and then on these things right here and here are speakers, but they like aren't hooked up to anything because the technology is really old. We could get another Sonos thing that Joel set up for downstairs, but we just like don't play music in this room, and I would love to just take these out and cover them, but I don't think my husband's like on board with that. And so my solution is like a gallery wall this whole length to just kind of balance out the curtains on this side. And I know it's kind of funny to like hang this stuff before with the idea that I'm like wanting to do other things in here, like paint and stuff and possibly molding, but I think there's just a couple holes in the wall, and to me it's not a big deal. I can simply fill them if we decide to put in some molding that would kind of like balance out the windows, but then it would throw these things kind of into, I don't know, just weird. So, and molding would be a lot of work. It's very easy and very affordable and a really, really easy way to add a lot of character to your home, but I am pregnant and realistic because I have 2 children and it's time consuming. And eventually we might change some things about this room. Like over here is where baby will be. Probably like where that basket is. I'll put like the little bassinet, and then eventually probably the crib maybe, or I'll have like 2 kids bunk up because we have 3 bedrooms upstairs. So I have like a rocking chair already, and then the bassinet thing will go there. It's like a massive big wall with absolutely nothing on it. I'd love for there to be another window, but in through that door right there is our bathroom. Our bedroom is like, I don't know, very big and spacious, which is nice, but there are some elements of our bathroom that I want to change, and I think we could extend that space. This is bathroom, this is walk-in closet, like a good 2 feet out. So the wall would start maybe like kind of where that dresser is, and would give even more room to the shower. So I'd like a bigger shower, but I don't really want to change the footprint of our bathroom because it just makes it more expensive when you're remodeling. And then I would love to change things about our walk-in closet, only in the sense of like its functionality. We both have our clothes here. This is all Joel's stuff, and that is mine, kind of in the back in that corner. It's just like not a very well designed space, you know, like I want drawers and things, or like that I don't have to have a dresser in our room. The dresser would be in the closet. All just ideas I've kind of marinated in my head for the last 2 years. What I'm getting at is doing a bunch of molding and then extending the wall out could really make myself a lot of work, and I don't know if it's worth it. So I might just paint it all, give it some cozy vibes in here, and yeah, call it a day. But right now, what I want to do is hang up artwork. This is not the artwork that I want in most of the frames. My favorite thing to buy at a thrift store are frames, because frames are really expensive. Like the really nice ones to me are like the ones that have like detail and stuff like this, and made with like real wood versus plastic. I just take out the artwork and put something else in there. And you can either keep the mats for your artwork, or sometimes you can like spray paint them with a matte kind of like ivory color. or you just fill up the whole frame with a print, photo, original artwork. The hero of this room, the piece that I need to find a spot for because I love it so much. It's been in my kitchen and I get to see it every day, but I want it in my bedroom. It's just, I love it. It is this original oil painting. It's the first ever like real artwork, original artwork I've ever bought by an artist that I absolutely adore. Her name is Elizabeth Bauman, I believe is how you pronounce her last name. And I want every piece of artwork she makes. I love it. And I fell for this one. I love the colors of it and I feel like it really complements my space, kind of like pops against a lot of the colors in my home. And I just adore floral prints and I just love hers. So it's kind of like an impressionist oil painting. They kind of have like Van Gogh vibe, or her like artwork has Van Gogh vibes to me, which is like one of my all-time favorite artists, and a little romantic Monet vibes, which I also adore. So this I want to fit in here because I love it so much. I want to just fall asleep under it. And I have a frame for it that I had custom made, and I'm planning on probably putting oil rub bronze around the outside of it. What oil rub bronze? I'm saying the wrong thing. I mean rub and buff. Rub and buff. Rub and buff. Oh man, I've been saying the whole wrong thing this whole time. I know I could have just bought a gold frame for it, but I couldn't find the right one that I wanted online within my budget, so I found one that was wood, and I'll probably just, like I said, add some oil rub bronze because that's my other favorite thing to do with thrifted frames. It just makes the frames look like really beautiful vintage frames, more like this one that's over there with the lady in it. The lady isn't gonna stay and look at Joel while he sleeps all night. The lady will change, but the frame, so pretty, look at it. I mean, the lady's like, I could get behind this photo somewhere else, but I don't know, it's too like, maybe 80s vibe or something to me, but I love this, I don't know, floral detail, and it's like a true wood frame. It's just so pretty and big. So I have to get a piece of artwork to go in there at some point, but for now, I will hang them all up, and then I can find artwork to go in them. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's how I do it. It's already looking so much better. I need some like littler frames. I have a few more frames downstairs, and then I gotta fill in this kind of spot. But I also kind of love the weird movement up and down, so I might leave like a strange void to some people there. I don't know, we'll see. Just like balancing this. I have to cover this up still, and then I don't know yet. Alright, this is where I leave you, and the gallery wall. I still need to get one for there, and then I'm gonna do 2 little ones right there, and obviously change out all the artwork. But I gotta pick up my kids, and this is where the vlog ends. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not really planning on doing vlogs type of stuff really that often on my channel. Most of it's all gonna be like centered around like interior design things. So I would love your feedback as to like what you'd like. I have a house tour plan. That's probably my most requested one coming before I do the holidays. I just wanted to do some stuff like this, so rooms just felt a little bit more finished throughout our home, and the trick is getting my house clean all at the same time. But maybe I can film it next week or something. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below with what videos, like interior design type of videos you'd like to see from me, and I will see you in my next one.